The Lion, the Elephant, and the Hyena. A reflection on Ethiopia's wounded unity. I am Abebe, a peace advocate and a seeker of truth. In my journey, I often find myself turning into wilderness for metaphors that can hold the weight of human conflict and longing. Animals do not speak our language, yet their instincts, clans, and survival mirror our politics and our struggles. Ethiopia today, torn between unity and division, hope and betrayal, is a savanna where lions, elephants, and hyenas all move in restless tension. The lion has long been the emblem of Ethiopia. Strong, noble, and feared, it stands for courage, pride, and sovereignty. Yet in our reality, the lions, the people of Ethiopia, are fractured. In the animal kingdom, lions thrive in unity, with clans that hunt, rest, and protect each other. But when lions are scattered, divided by mistrust, they lose their power. Ethiopia's federal system, designed along ethnic lines, has left lions not as one pride, but as fragmented clans, often turned against one another. A lion clan crippled by internal mistrust cannot defend its land or nurture its cubs. In contrast, the hyena, an animal despised in folklore, yet clever and enduring, resembles the behavior of our politicians. Hyenas, though mistrustful of each other, still scavenge together, sharing spoils and following unseen rules of survival. They never walk one in front of the other, but side by side in suspicion, bound not by love, but by appetite. Ethiopia's political elite mirror this. They unite not for the people, but for gain, not in loyalty, but in calculation. Wounds such as unity, development, and Madaba, once beautiful to the ear, have been corrupted by a reputation without sincerity. These words have been spoken so often by hyenas that they now taste bitter, even when they once promised hope. Then there is the elephant, patient, heavy, enduring. In the wilderness, elephants carry wisdom, long memory, and the ability to reshape the land itself. They are not predators, yet their presence commands respect. I see myself in the elephant, walking slowly, carrying the weight of truth, and seeking peace in a land where lions are wounded and hyenas feast on decay. An elephant does not kill or gain, but seeks water for all, clears path, and remembers the pain of loss. In a society where the generation has lost its way, chasing material wealth above values, the elephant becomes a metaphor for the truth seeker who refuses to forget what matters. Yet, here lies the paradox. In nature, lions sometimes attack elephants, especially the young or the weak. What then is the role of the lion and the elephant together? Can the lions, fractured as they are, protect the elephant? And can the elephant guide lions back to unity? I believe it is possible. For though lions may at times threaten elephants, They also benefit from the elephant's clearing of path and its ability to find water in the driest times. In Ethiopia, truth seekers like elephants can show the lions, the people, a way back to survival, a way out of hunger and conflict. Still, the danger remains. Hyenas grow fat when lions are divided and elephants are ignored. They circle at night, laughing, filling the darkness with the sound of opportunism. Hyenas do not build, they take. And so our politicians has become a scavenger's game, feeding on the corpses of ideals and the suffering of people. This is why our generation hears good words with disgust. Words like democracy, peace, and prosperity have been hollowed out, used as lures while the hyenas feed. Foreign influence, too, enters the metaphor. In the animal kingdom, there is no true foreigner. All have a role in the ecosystem, yet sometimes invasive species arrive, disrupting the balance. In Ethiopia, foreign actors often come disguised as allies, speaking the language of aid and development while pursuing their own interest. They are like birds that mimic the cries of others, or insects that disguise themselves for survival. For us, this foreignness confuses the lions further, dividing them against themselves, while the hyenas grow skilled at inviting outsiders to their feasts. I often ask myself, why has the lion, king of the savannah, become crippled in Ethiopia? The answer lies not only in external pressure, but also in kinship lost. In nature, the lion clan thrives on bonds of blood and mutual defense, but in Ethiopia's federal ethnic system, kinship has been weaponized. Instead of uniting lions into one pride, it has turned them into rival clans. Hyenas, sensing opportunity, exploit these divisions. Lions fight lions, while hyenas wait to pick the bones. This generational loss pains me most. Once values of honor, sacrifice, and communal responsibility stood at the heart of Ethiopian identity. Today, the material world has taken their place. The young chase wealth without meaning, while truth and tradition are cast aside. The lion cubs no longer learn the ways of the pride. Instead, they wander, distracted, vulnerable. Without memory, without history, they cannot inherit the strength of their ancestors. But the story is not only of despair. The wilderness teaches balance. Just as droughts give way to rains, division can give way to renewal. Lions, though scattered, can remember their strength. Hyenas, though cunning, are never truly kings. And elephants, though vulnerable, endure with wisdom that outlasts generations. The question is whether Ethiopia can reclaim its balance before too much is lost. To do so, we must first strip the words of their corruption. Words like unity, development, peace, madama, etc. must be reborn not as slogans but as lived truth. Lions must learn again to walk as a pride, defending one another rather than tearing each other apart. Elephants, The truth seekers and peace advocates must be heard. Their slow but steady steps guiding the path, and the people must learn to see hyenas for that they are, opportunists who cannot be trusted to lead. I stand as an elephant among lions and hyenas. I do not pretend to have all the answers, but I carry memory, patience, and truth. My task is not to dominate, but to remind, not to scatter, but to gather. Ethiopia can still be a land where lions walk with dignity, where elephants clear paths to water, and where hyenas remain what they should be, scavengers at the edges, not rulers of the land. The wilderness holds its wisdom. It tells us that survival belongs not to the strongest alone, but to those who can balance strength, wisdom, and resilience. Ethiopia, my homeland, stands at such a crossroads. If the lions remember their pride, if the elephants are heeded, and if the hyenas are contained, then perhaps we will once again hear not the laughter of scavengers, but the roar of unity across the savannah. Thank you very much. Again, this is Abebe Negash.